Hello, Qembek here. In this episode I will tell you about best swimfins in the game and how to get a pair of those without so much effort, so let's begin. Players who do not care so much about movement speed underwater should be interested more in swimfins, which can be crafted by metal workers. Their name is Baktehan swimfins and they increase swimming speed by 30%. However, if you are interested in the best swimfins this game has to offer, you will have to find those in the wild. Eternal Defiance, that's their name, and they give plus 40% swimming speed. Before you start your search, prepare a way of breathing underwater. Most efficient will be getting few Dahutas bubbles or underwater breathing device. You need those because searching will take place in an underwater localization south from British Island, where you can find a system of ruins filled with quite strong 1 and 2 star monsters. Beside opponents you will find there lootable items called Old Jar and Old Relic Container. You can open relic containers only if you have a special key, and this key can be obtained from one of the monsters in the zone when you kill it and loot it, which is Dahuta's follower. Old Jars, on the other hand, can be opened with just few points of labor points invested, and you don't need any keys to do so. I have to mention here that after opening the one old jar, you will have to wait 1 minute. You will receive a debuff and it will force you to wait before you can open next jar. This limitation was implemented to fight botters who flooded this area in the past. They did so because most of the time old jars dropped trash items which can be sold to any vendor NPC in the game, and unlimited old jar looting was quite good money maker. Both Old Relic Container and Old Jar have a chance to drop Eternal Defiance swimfins and Diving Helmet Eternal World, which allows you to breathe underwater for a minute and a half longer. As mentioned before, both items can drop swimfins, but I recommend focusing only on Old Jars. Why? Because relic containers are spawning in a wider area. They are more difficult to loot because some of them are guarded by very strong monsters. You need a key to open, and more than that, container has a chance to roll a low value trade pack as a drop, worth 5 gold, and you need to deliver it to Yannister Shadow Merchant NPC. This is why I recommend focusing on Old Jars and Old Jars only. It's a lot easier to open just those, and if you follow my guide, you will have a good road to loot them without waiting for them to respawn. To find swimfins I had to be there for like few hours, and I've managed to earn really nice amounts of gold by vendoring trash items found inside of old jars. If you want to make money on those as well, remember to get as much space as possible in your inventory bag. You will need it because items dropped from old jars, they stacked at 5. That's why I ran out of my free inventory space pretty quickly, and I needed to prepare a lot more to be able to stay here for a while and gather all those items without throwing them away. Last thing I want to discuss here is my route. To make your search efficient, you should travel between 3 points that I point out here, where old jars appear, and they appear in group. Easiest one to find and start the search is a group of 3 old jars appearing in front of a boss, Nazar. Biggest guy in the zone, hard to miss. You will find him, if not, check my video and you will know how he looks like. After picking those 3 up, go northeast and keep looting any jar you find, and try to pay attention to see a collapsed structure with 1 Dahuta follower assisted by 2 ancient spirits. Usually it means that around them there are old jars, more than 1 old jar. They rotate around 3 old jars here next to each other, so after you loot those, you want to go north past the mountain and end up on the opposite direction of it. If you see another collapsed roof looking structure, you are in correct spot. Below you will find main source of old jars in this area. I believe there is around 10 or more old jars in here, so dive in there, keep looking, and when you are done, those old jars in the first spot in front of the boss, they should be already up, so you can just come back there, check the spot. If they aren't up yet, they will be up shortly, you can be sure of it. And that's it, that's my route. If you need additional details on the location, I will put a screenshot here with markers. Yellow marker is the boss, red marker is your first collapsed structure with 3 jars, and blue marker is the location of 10 jars, at least 10 jars inside of it. I hope it helps, and I hope that you will find your swim fins really quickly. It took me a few hours, it was a bit exhausting, but I think this method made it a lot less painful, and I hope it will be a relief for you as well. That's it from me. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit the like button, comment or subscribe. Thank you very much and see you later.